Welcome everyone. It's the 1111 portal. Pick a card. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Pile 1 from the left, pile 2, pile 3 on the right are your options today. Take another deep breath. And exhale. So let's see how the 1111 portal will be influencing you. Timestamps are in the description box. Pause the video if you need more time to choose your pile. See you there. Welcome pile 1. You chose the Star Child card and the number 8 could be relevant to you. So it could be that you already know that you are a starseed. Maybe you've already checked my starseed pick cards here on the channel. If not, I feel there is something there that you can learn from those pick cards about yourself or anything you may need to know. But apart from that, I feel you do have a sense of having a strong mission in this lifetime. And so, which doesn't surprise me, you being drawn to this 1111 portal pick a card video. So I do feel there's something about you sharing love and feeling almost like filled with emotions or overwhelmed. It could be that you will be very emotional around this 1111 portal. Is very possible. The number 8. So there's something about stability, prosperity, seeing prosperous, stable prosperity coming your way. Okay. And in every lifetime you always have this mission. It's ongoing. So yeah, definitely encourage you to go check out the Starseeds pick a card. All right. It's a beautiful card. Okay. Let's do the Astro dice. 1111 portal. All right, so we have Virgo energy, could be in your chart somewhere strongly. Also Jupiter, Sagittarius could be in your chart strongly, and the number 3, third house, but also Gemini could be in your chart strongly. All right. Again, doesn't have to be, could just be the energies. All right, so this 1111 portal, I feel first word that comes up is expansion, growth, opportunities, and generosity. Expansion, growth, opportunities, and generosity. I see these 4 keywords. I also see travel. 5. I'm seeing long distance travel, short distance travel. I'm also seeing expansion when it comes to your health. So I'm seeing improvements, health improvements. I'm also seeing a sense of an activation, because 1111 is 1111, right? So 1 is activation. So it's something new. I see there's new habits, there's something new in terms of your daily routines that you're going to do that will improve your health, or there's something about being proactive about preventing disease where you'll be very efficient doing this. Through this portal, I feel an activation of new daily routines. I also feel an activation of your will to serve others, to be of service to others. And finding joy in being of service to others. I'm also seeing an activation around your social life becoming more expanded and expansive as well. I see you expanding your network. I see you accepting invitations to social events, and this is going to be very beneficial to you. I see expansion of the mind as well. I see depth and I see expansion. I see your mind going very fast with thoughts, filled with ideas, filled with thoughts, and a lot of processing going on, a lot of self-analysis, deep analysis, superficial analysis, and analyzing your environment, analyzing other people. I see a lot of communication, spoken and unspoken, telepathic and physical communication. If you're a teacher or a writer or a communicator in some way, shape, or form, I see you gaining new, what's the name for it? New intel, so to speak. New intel. Now, this intel could come from the higher realms, but it's also going to come from around you. So you're going to feel very inspired by your surroundings on a daily. So let's say you walk around town, or you walk around a village, or where you live, wherever you live. People are going to inspire you. People are going to help you grow. So it's in connecting with others, but also your higher self. Okay. Adopting new healthy routines that will also help you keep your health in check. I'm also seeing a solution, a health solution. Divine grace and the law of efficiency. Isn't that Virgo energy? That is Virgo energy. I love how the dice confirm what the cards that I've already pre-shuffled have to say. It's interesting because the law of efficiency, that would be like a staple for the sign of Virgo, right? And it's all about making your life easier. Being efficient just means being able to not have to work so hard to get the best results. It's working smart, not hard. And sometimes less is more. And sometimes it's just doing the groundwork of getting organized, and from there. And I do feel, as a consequence of this law of efficiency, I do see with the number 32 being there, a win, a victory, success, right? 3 plus 2, 5, a positive change. Expansion, Jupiter. And there's a grace in getting organized and just letting things flow from there. Your life becomes simpler and more graceful. And then you have time to make other things happen in your life without trying so hard. It's also about trusting your routines and whatever you put in place, so that you don't have to wonder about the outcome. You just trust it because everything is in place, if that makes sense. So I feel there's a sense of you getting more organized here, and that's the activation for you. The main activation is that your life is going to become a lot more efficient because you're getting these downloads and this understanding that if you do this, your life is going to become a lot easier. Meaning you're going to have space for other things. It's like it's the efficient use of your energy without waste. It's the same thing as if you go shopping and you buy a certain number of groceries and you make sure that nothing goes to waste. So you're not spending too much money, you're not having too much waste to then throw away and have to deal with that. It's just whatever's there is what you consume. Okay? So I feel this 1111 portal is going to be very good for you in terms of moving into the future. And I was going to say fortune with Jupiter there and with the number 8 here. So something to do with a fortune. Okay, don't know what that means, but the word wanted to come up. But in the future, your life being a lot easier, therefore you having more time to fill it with whatever you want to expand on. Whether that's socializing more, building a business, or just enjoying the fruits of your labor. Having downtime, doing things that excite you, traveling, whatever it is. The thread. Yeah, it's that piece of information hanging from the ethers that you grab onto, and it's just like information that keeps giving from the higher realms. The number 50, 60, 70 could be relevant. The number 7, it's a result of your spiritual path and journey that brought you to this place of less is more. I also see you as realizing that you need a lot more stuff, a lot less stuff, a lot less people, a lot less in general to feel satisfied. And the less is more also means you're weeding out what is adding to your life from what is just subtracting. And so you're going to realize also that there's this thread that ties you to the universe, to the higher realms, that is always going to be there. And you can always draw from it whenever you need it. It's like once you realize it's there, and I see there's an awakening to the fact that you are always connected to the higher realms and you can always draw from the higher realms. You just have to ask for guidance, for protection, for information, intel, right? If you're stuck, just ask for intel. Okay? And that thread connecting you to the universe is also the thread that connects you to limitless energy. So, if you're feeling drained, just ask the universe to infuse you with that energy back. Six of Pentacles. I do feel, again, the sixth house Virgo, balance when it comes to your practical life. Even though Libra is always looking for balance and it's known as, the sign that is all about balance, I do feel Virgo represents a balance in when it comes to the practical sense of life. And so I do see you bringing your practical life into balance. For those of you owning a new business, I see a break even, meaning you're going to get back your investment at the very least. But then with Jupiter being there in the 8, I see more expansion further. And I did hear fortune, and I did say fortune. So through this portal, this 1111 portal, I do see you breaking even. Okay? Whatever that means for you. Page of Pentacles. Able to start a new journey that will bring you even more stability and prosperity. Okay? Well, now that you've broken even, you can now start to profit slowly but surely. Slow and steady wins the race. You could have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in your chart, Gemini, Sagittarius, okay, are the signs that I'm seeing. I did mention Libra, so that could be a possibility. With the Tower here, Scorpio energy could be in your chart. I see upon realizing and getting this activation, I do feel that whatever represents a faulty foundation in your reality are the things that you're going to let go of. So again, less is more, right? Because this is coming on the tail of a realization, an activation, an epiphany. Again, they're looking up to the sky. She's being infused with light. That thread, it's coming from above, and it may hit you quite unexpectedly. Queen of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries could be in your chart, but you're going to feel very empowered, very inspired, very motivated, filled with vitality. As soon as you feel this balance in your practical life, you're going to have the space to create more. Now that you are making your life more efficient, you have more time to create and to create the things that you're passionate about. King of Pentacles. And your inspiration and your passion leading you to financial stability. Now, for those of you in a relationship, I see more balance in the practical sense coming to that relationship. For some of you, that's going to mean moving in together, sharing finances, having a business together, or it could even be a child. Two very different people, maybe possibly considered an unlikely match here. Maybe you've known each other for a very long time and there's a lot of sweetness here. But I also see you letting go of anything you don't want to hold on from your past. Anything that has been holding you back. I feel you're going to have a realization about what those things could be that are holding you back. For some of you, I feel this 1111 portal, because it is also the twin flames portal, right? Could be bringing in a reconciliation. And this is going to surprise you. Or someone from your past coming back. So, pile 1, I am being told that this is your reading. It ends here, so I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Thank you for all your likes, sharing, commenting, subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. I just dropped a few videos recently. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2. You chose an invitation to connect. The number 19 and the number 1 could be relevant. Why am I not surprised that this card is the number 1? Because it's an invitation. 1111, activation. The number 1, activation, new beginnings. And with every invitation, an invitation in itself is the first step to invite. So you're being invited to connect. To what? First of all, I just heard Library of Alexandria. Go research the Library of Alexandria. Read about it. It will be interesting what you find there. And if you want to come back and share that in the comments, I would be very interested. But you're being invited to connect also to your higher self, to the higher realms, to your soul team, to God, to the universe. Because that connection is going to turn you into a channel of light that you have to share. There's something in you, in your core, that is ready to be shared once you connect. So this 1111 portal is going to be activating you, inviting you to connect to information, intel from the higher realms, to then share. Because this person in this card is sharing this information. I see a very lit crown chakra for you, very lit third eye chakra, meaning you're going to have powerful, powerful thoughts, powerful visions, daydreaming, sleep dreaming, while you're wide awake. Powerful intel coming through for you. And it's all meant for you to share from the depths of your core and your strength to strengthen others. You're going to be a walking pod of pure knowledge and energy and confidence and courage, and wherever you go, your energy, other people will be touched by this energy and infused by it. So even if you don't say a word, you're like this generator of strength, courage, and confidence that will be like infectious and also very healing. Just by walking around, you will have the ability to heal others. That's the kind of energy that is coming through your crown chakra. And filling your body with bright white light to be shared with the world, to heal, to warm. Beautiful. Okay. Wow. These messages are coming through more powerful each day. Cosmic heart, look at that, look at that, look at that. Same place. Solar plexus chakra. Wow. And it says cosmic heart, cosmic Christ, Christ consciousness. So look, you're being invited to connect with Christ consciousness. Plain and simple. Look at this. Oh gosh, look at that. You see that kingdom up there? See that kingdom up there? And look at the kingdom down here. Bringing the kingdom to the lower realms. To heal. To strengthen humanity. So I would say you're being invited and activated to connect with all that is, to be able to radiate what you were here to do. The number 27 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 9. I'm seeing Ayers Rock there, like, you know, Central Australia. I think it's right in the center of Australia. Please correct me if I'm wrong. If you are from Australia, if you've been there, if you know, let me know in the comment section. You are elevating your own vibration toward the frequency of limitless supply, unconditional love. And not only are you doing that, but you're not doing that just for you. You're doing that to share that with humanity. Spiritually, you are on this path of reaching for a high level of attainment. Any past pain you were dealing with, any self-defeating behaviors, will be wiped away from your heart space. Do you know how empowered that will make you? Yes, we are all made of light, dark, shadow. But if only all those things could be placed in the right place. Pain is not meant to linger in your heart. It's meant to transform you, but it's not meant to linger. Self-sabotaging behavior serves your growth to an extent, but then it's not meant to linger. So through this portal, you're being activated into becoming a superhuman, your super self, your highest self, your best version, your healed, happy, strong version. And once you reach that level of vibration where you feel peace, that's when you know you're ready to infuse others with that energy. Christ consciousness is an expression of divine love, and that's coming straight from the universal heart. So you are being invited to connect to that universal heart. You know, our heart chakra is the one chakra that is the same for everyone. We all have the same heart chakra. We can choose to block ourselves from it. We can choose to connect to it. It's universal. You're choosing to connect. And this is triggering a transmutation, an evolution within self that will then inspire an evolution to your external physical surroundings. You, through this 1111 portal, will be irrevocably changed. You're becoming an embodied expression of pure divine will and divine love for all who are in need around you. You will be tested when it comes to your will to forgive, especially if you're harboring resentment or anger. You're going to let go of this. All of this. Let it fall away. Your compassion will grow. Your inner child will come out to play. And because of this, your life is going to flow more easily. You are becoming very powerful. 27, 9 could be relevant. Venus. 8 and 8th house. And Taurus. Scorpio, Taurus, Libra. Energy here. Pile 1 got the number 8, so I feel there's a message in pile 1 for you as well. Harmony, abundance, intimacy, and stability. These four words are keywords: harmony, intimacy, stability, abundance, love. This portal is all about love, intimacy, stability, and abundance for you. It's all about bringing concepts, bringing intel, bringing higher truths from the higher realms into physical form. be that being a community that is waiting to be formed here on Earth, whether that involves building of any type. I'm seeing a sense of ease around going to the ocean, walking on the beach for some of you, or just being there will be very calming and beneficial. And I feel if you can go to a place like a mountain or a beach, you will be connecting very strongly. I see a sense of an activation of your inner beauty glowing on the outside. I see you feeling more stable within yourself and more able to vulnerably connect to others or someone else. Seeing the strength in your vulnerability without feeling any worry, shame, or anxiety. Because you're filled with divine love. And no one can take that away from you. The castle. Okay. The number 43 could be relevant, as well as the number 7. You're definitely on a higher spiritual path. And this higher spiritual path is asking you to ground something. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are starting a community here of like-minded people, of soul tribe. And living in this big castle together as a community where you have everything you need. So this may be something that, where I see a garden, I'm seeing a garden with Taurus and the rose there. I'm seeing depths in spiritual pursuit. I'm seeing abundance here. For some of you, you're going to be able to find the key and the way to build your castle, your house, whatever. Because see, it's so interesting how we have, this looks like a castle up here. And this looks like a castle down here. And then we have a castle. So for some of you, you're going to find the formula to build your actual house. The steps to get there. For some of you, it's a palace. For others, it's a penthouse. For others, it's just whatever you consider to be your stability. So this 1111 portal is activating your stability through it, but it starts within you. The castle starts within you. Your castle is in your solar plexus chakra. If that core is strong, you're going to create the same strength externally. If that core is safe and stable and sturdy, guess what? You can create that externally. If you have a strong fortress, a strong castle within you, then you can create it without, externally. Wow, this is intense. This is profound. 9 of Swords, what are you worried about? There's nothing to worry about. Sleepless nights, overthinking. Oh, okay. You want your financial independence. You want to feel stable financially. You want to be able to have enough money to take care of your health. But you keep sabotaging with negative thinking. But this portal is bringing the change that you need to tackle this. Because look, you're substituting that worry for focusing on wish fulfillment. A clear path to getting your dream fulfilled, your wish fulfilled. The star confirming that. Are you kidding me? Minor and major for wish fulfillment. Minor arcana, major arcana for the star. There you go. Well, at least that's for me. You could have Aquarius in your chart, Scorpio, Taurus, or Libra. This portal is activating you in a way that is so powerful that you're going to become independent, healthy, strong, stable financially on your own. Hope for the future. 5 of Cups. Finding a way out of this lower vibration of self-sabotage. Being shown the way clearly. Focusing on the 2 cups that are still there, except rather than the 3 cups that have been spilt in the past. And this is going to make a huge difference on how you move forward. So, pile number 2, this is your reading. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. If it resonated, let me know how in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps the reading more. If you want to be notified of future uploads on the channel, go ahead and click the bell for notifications. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. And of course, if you're on Patreon, there's a lot less subscribers there, meaning the messages are a lot more personal. So it was a pleasure to read for you guys. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose this beautiful card, Orbs of Light, this is going to be your reading about how this 1111 portal is going to influence you. The number 40 could be relevant as well as the number 4. Interesting, because this is throwing me back to pile number 1 for some reason. You may need to check out pile number 1. Maybe you felt drawn to it. Maybe there's a message there for you as well. Okay, so you may know what these orbs are. Maybe you see them when you're videoing or taking pictures. You see them flying around as these spurts of energy in the form of light. They look like they fly. They're either fast, or they twirl, or they move around. That is the spiritual world being shown to you. But focusing on the message of these orbs of light, the spirit world is going to be delivering a message to you through this 1111 portal. It's telepathic reception, and you may even mistaken it for your own thought. You're going to be guided by the higher realms, inspired, and you're going to get an answer to a question on how to live a happier life. So if you've been wanting guidance on how to be happier, I feel either in this reading or through the 1111 portal or both, I feel you're going to get your answer. The path to happiness. A guide, a full guide, and it's a very silent guide. It's not something you're going to find in any books. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Wonderful. I love this. Okay. Oh, that was sloppy. The number 10, or 10th house, Pisces, Capricorn, and Saturn. Wow, Capricorn, Saturn, 10th house. Strong energy here. Strong Capricorn energy, strong 10th house, strong Saturn energy. Okay, so one of your answers in the pursuit to happiness, and definitely watch pot number 1 for this one. You're going to see why I'm saying this. Get organized. Get a routine that makes you happy. Find space in your day for a happy time. for doing something that makes your heart sing with joy. That is number one. Structure your life in a way that makes your time more efficient, meaning you make your life easier, okay? It doesn't have to be this hard. It doesn't have to be this hard. And you're going to realize just the formula to make that happen. Because you're meant to expand. You're meant to live your dreams. There's a lot you're dreaming about. You're dreaming about a life that you want to have. And it's yours for the taking. But you need to strategize. You need to make time. How do you make time? You organize yourself. You're going to find the right methods, strategies, and routines that are going to support your ability to be happier in life. Something about career, something about dreams, something about responsibility, and another key word showing up here, discipline. Discipline is the key here to your happiness. Doing that thing you don't feel like doing, like, you feel like a drag or whatever, just do it. Bored as you are, do it. And I want you to come back to the comment section and tell me, after you did that boring thing you were procrastinating on, I want you to tell me how you feel after you've done it. Please just tell me that. If you want to, of course. You're watching this reading now. There's this one thing you really don't want to do. Even if it's coming up with a plan of a new routine for yourself. I promise you, if you do that, bore yourself through it, I promise you, when you get to the end of that, let me know. Please let me know. Okay. Number 42 in the fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. Wow. So again, you may be procrastinating on learning something new but you know what? Or doing something. In doing this thing that you are avoiding, there's important pieces of knowledge that you will acquire that if you don't do this, you will be left without. The number 42 could be relevant, the number 6. This knowledge that you're meant to acquire is leading you toward abundance, is leading you toward love, harmony, balance, happiness, peace. Fifth ray of intellectual knowledge, the number 5, change, leading you to change. There's a spiritual gift that you're going to become aware of through this 1111 portal. You're going to be given the ability to find the information you need. I feel pile 2 also has a message for you. You're going to become very aware of an understanding of how certain systems have an impact on your life and how they have been influencing you since the day you were born. You're going to find clarity where things have been unclear, have been foggy. If you've been feeling chaotic, overwhelmed, there's going to be this sense of peace that takes over you. You're going to be able to sort the truth from the lies, and you're going to learn exactly what you need to know. So it's a time for research, reading, or just simply going within and sitting with your higher self. Whew. The siren, the call of the siren. First thing that came to mind, the call of the siren. You're being called. You're being invited. Who got the invitation? Was that pile number 2? Pile 2, strong message in pile 2 again. Your spirit team is calling you. Your higher self is calling you. The higher realms are calling you. And it's like this insistent call. Insistent. You are being insistently drawn somewhere. But at the same time, you're afraid. There's some fear I see here that you may be dealing with. You're feeling tempted, possibly seduced somewhere. This could have something to do with a person, and you're wondering, am I going to be punished? Am I going to be learning a hard lesson here? There's a reason why you're being called somewhere else. And it's because there's something you achieved that you thought you really wanted. Well, once you got there, something was missing. And so this call that you're receiving is showing you that what you thought you wanted pales in comparison. Because there's something very sweet and alluring. Should you be worried? We'll see. The cards are gonna show us. But there's something you're longing for. You're dreaming of. Okay, I don't want to dive deeper into this card until we see with the tarot what this could be. Strength. You hold yourself back. This could be a feeling of lust, but it could also be something that you're just fearful of. And so you hold yourself back, you tame the beast. If you're not used to taming this beast, I feel through this activation in this 1111 portal, you're learning how to tame the beast. For others of you, you tamed the beast for a very long time, and so you're used to that. There's almost this stoic quality to you. The number 8 showing up here, so definitely a message in pile number 1. You're going to be called. Actually, this siren call is a call from deep within you. It's not so much external. Yes, there could be something external to do with this, but it is connected to who you truly are. So it could be that you're holding yourself back from something that is actually meant for you. And so through this portal, I see a lot of deep analysis. Because whatever's pulling you is pulling you toward your happiness, because that's how we started the message here. So I see this portal is going to pull you into deep introspection. You could have Leo, Virgo in your chart. You could be a Leo, Virgo, Cusper. You could be a Leo in Vedic or a Virgo in tropical astrology. Sun, doesn't have to be. You could have Capricorn, Pisces in your chart. But that's beyond the point now. You're taking the time to go within and to ponder and to think and to connect deeply to your higher self, to ask yourself questions. Why am I being tempted? Is this my happiness? Should I take a risk here? I'm scared, but I have this dream, and it feels good. 5 of Pentacles, but you stop yourself. So I don't see you doing anything about this, but at the same time, in not doing something about this, you feel left out. Left out and locked out from your own happiness while the key is right behind you. But it's like you refuse to use it. Knight of Inspiration. Knight of Wands. Sorry, you just want to move forward, but you just hold yourself back. I don't mean to laugh, but Leo, Sagittarius, Aries could be in your chart. But you know what? Actually, through this portal, with the Eight of Cups clarifying the Hermit, I see you are going to walk away from holding yourself back, from staying stuck. You're not going to keep holding yourself back from your happiness because you want to live a more meaningful life, and I see you doing just that. And this portal is activating you to move away from a stalemate, to move away from being confused, not knowing what you want. You're going to understand exactly what has been keeping you stuck, exactly what has been keeping you from being able to make a decision. Although through this portal, I don't see you making the decision yet. I still see you holding yourself back. But energetically, you're already moving in that direction. You're already understanding what has been keeping you stuck and in lack. So that is already a lot of progress that I'm seeing here. Yeah. Five of Pentacles again, different deck, and the Devil. It's your mind. It's the overthinking. It's the ego that comes in after the feeling. So I'm seeing good feeling. You feel it, you know it, you want it, because it's good for you. Otherwise you wouldn't feel good about it. It's your intuition. Then you're going to realize how many times it's going to become very apparent to you. You're going to acknowledge the fact that your mind actually has been allowing the devil in by you spending too much time in your mind. So the overthinking is connected to ego, is connected to control, which is connected to fear. Your fear is controlling you. Your fear is having you in this mode of controlling things. Therefore, you keep yourself stuck because that feels like you are in control. Where in truth, what you feel is that you're feeling left out. And so I feel there's a big realization around this. The Devil? Are you kidding me? These are two different decks. This is coming from the top of this deck of, I don't know, two tarot decks in one. That's a lot of cards. Because I feel each tarot deck has one. How many cards? Is it 78, 70 something cards? How do these come side by side? The two devils from the two decks. You're going to become very aware of the toxicity that has been keeping you in lower vibration, that has been keeping you away from your happiness. Whether this is your own mind, a person, a circumstance, a situation, a place. Three of Inspiration, Three of Wands. Keeping you away from what you keep longing for and you keep longing for. That is your true happiness. Your true connection to your higher self. So I feel this portal is going to be a time of introspection. You're going to see things from a different perspective, from a different angle. And guess what? The Tower. Faulty foundation is going to crumble. Ego is going to crumble. Fear is going to crumble. Toxicity is going to crumble. You could have Pisces, Taurus, Scorpio in your chart. Justice will be made. You're taking off the blindfold. You could have Libra in your chart. Balance. Doing yourself justice. Coming out of that negativity into a more balanced state in your life. 5 of Wands. Seeing the real challenge. Not the perceived challenges based on fear. You're going to see that the real challenge has been fear from the beginning all along. Allowing negative thoughts to prevail, to linger, to seep in. You know, when you see an enemy coming in, just see your thoughts, your negative thoughts as an enemy. Do you just let the enemy come in, or do you try to fight it off? Do you kick it out? I see you kicking out the enemy. That's what you're doing. Because you can no longer keep yourself away from the calling toward your happiness. Whatever you were fearful of, be that competition, jealousy, you're flying. Knight of Voices. You're like, enough of this. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Enough. I'm going. I'm moving. I'm no longer keeping myself stuck. This is nonsense. And that's when everything changes for you, the Wheel of Fortune. It's the moment you make that decision that you get everything moving faster. You get your fortune. You get your luck. You take that leap of faith. You risk it. 8 of Materials. Your hard work pays off. Beautiful, pile number 3. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. It helps the channel, helps me bring you more. If you want to be notified of future uploads on the channel, hit the bell for notifications. Extra content is on Patreon. As you know, because there's less subscribers there, the readings are more personal. Information is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for all of you today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time.